Ladies and gentlemen, Eternal MMA 87. I'm here with Tanera Nathan, the lead commentator, on his Smoko. We're actually the break before we head into the UFC Fight Pass. And the prelim fights, they were on, what was it again?
I believe the streaming platform was OnlyFans. Mitchell Tinley, thank you so much for your time. OnlyFans is where you'll find the prelim card for Eternal MMA.
What has that been like? I mean, like, amazing. Obviously, it's a platform that we've known for other things, was never intended for that. They obviously are taking sports combat seriously. Like, do you know the plan behind it all, or?
Well, look, I'm not surprised that this is your first question, all right? So let's get that out of the way. But
I do ask the hard questions.
I am glad you asked. Look, the stigma of OnlyFans was broken years ago, and look, let's be honest, you can do your cooking, you can cut your toenails on OnlyFans, and now you can watch Australia's premier mixed martial arts promotion on OnlyFans. Look, it's a streaming platform. We're here. Deal with it, because we're not going anywhere. So live and exclusive on OnlyFans. I'm sure that this is a deal that has been in the works for a while, but again, we know OnlyFans for different things. We now know OnlyFans as the home of MMA here in Australia, or should I say, Australian MMA with Mitchell Tinley.
Yeah, say what you said before.
Well, I'm trying to read the fine print. It's not so fine because it's bigger than the title, with Mitchell Tinley. So thank you for all your work you do for us here in this part of the world too.
Well, mate, I'll let you go to your break, but before we head into the UFC Fight Pass, I mean, people might see this interview after the Eternal MMA card has concluded. What's the fight you're kind of looking forward to the most, and what do you think you'll be saying post-fight Eternal MMA 87 UFC weekend in Perth?
Look, I think I'll be saying that this is quite possibly one of the greatest fight cards we've witnessed. It's certainly set up to be one of the greatest weekends Australian MMA is ever going to experience. Now, you've been a part of some big weekends here in Perth, and I've got to say, this city truly is the home of combat sports in Australia. I'm from the Gold Coast. I like to think that our hometown does a good job. Perth takes it to another level. So that's what I'll be saying. The greatest fight card ever to be witnessed in Eternal MMA history. And how can you not say that? You got Dim Skilly, Seb Soleil. I know you've done your preview or your pre-cap with many of the athletes that are fighting on tonight's card. I've enjoyed your interviews, and I'm hoping to enjoy the show here tonight as our main card kicks off at 6 o'clock.
Well, there's not too many men that can hype it better than me. And mate, before I let you go, please answer this very serious journalistic question. With OnlyFans being the promoter, being the sponsor, I just want to know, will performance of the night, fight of the night be paid to them in increments of $9.99 per month?
That I am not sure. That I am not sure. But what I can say to answer your incredibly, how do I say this, loaded journalistic question is that Cam O'Neill and Ben Vickers, they will be handing out performance of the night, knockout of the night, submission of the night. You saw Khan Diata. I have to say that he is certainly throwing his hat in the ring for a performance on the night. So whatever reward it is, whether it's a subscription to OnlyFans, some cash in a paper bag, or some fight gear from Fight HQ, all right, I'm sure the fighters will be happy, Mitchell Tinley.
Or a cash prize from PRP Global.
Or a cash prize from PRP Global. So.
Mate, you're an absolute professional. Tanera Nathan, one of the best in the game. We're going to do this more often.
Please, let's do it. Thank you, sir. Little man. You are unbelievable.